Hi there, you're watching SCTV. I'm Shannon Fallon and we're in the Frisco Council Chambers. You're going to be joining us in just a minute for Focus on Frisco. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back with Leah Shandonette from Events and Marketing and Deb Walmuth all about the election that's coming up. So stay right here. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us right here on SCTV. As promised, you're watching Focus on Frisco. I'm Shannon Fallon, and this is Leah Shandonette. Nice to see you.
Hi, yeah,
you got to come down and hang out with us for a while?
Of course, yeah.
Leah works in the Events and Marketing Department, which is what I always call all things fun.
All things fun, yeah, definitely.
Between you guys in recreation, oh my gosh, it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun things happening in town of Frisco.
And you really do. It's so fun. I feel like every year I sound like a broken record because every year I say, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys found one more fun thing to happen in the town. And it gets better and better.
I know.
And more and more people come in. It's incredible to me. I think it's so fun. And it makes every season very exciting. So what we're going to talk about is, and I struggle with it because I'm so used to calling it the Romp to Stomp. It used to be the Romp to Stomp, but you're transitioning into a new name.
Yep, this year it's going to be the Snowshoe for a Cure, and moving forward,
always
just
gonna be
a little
Snowshoe for a
rebranding,
Cure. Yeah?
New sponsorship. Tubbs is still going to be there. You're still going to be able to rent Tubbs demo snowshoes for free.
Great.
So it's all the things you love, just a new name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great. So it's going to be happening on March 5th, which is a Saturday. Tell me a little bit about the event. It's been going on for years now. Mm-hmm. And what is behind all of it?
All along, our donations have gone to Susan G. Komen of Colorado, and they will again this year. Komen has stepped up and taken a bigger sponsorship role this year, and so
it's really what a lot of it is about. Well, all of it is about raising funds for breast cancer awareness. And when I say awareness, it's not only just so people understand what it is, but we'll talk about it in a minute, but it's about grants and programs and appointments and all of those things.
Yeah.
And it's really amazing. So Komen of Colorado has played such a big part in this for so many years. And when I say the Colorado part, that means that a lot of the money that gets raised stays here.
Yeah. Yep, 75% of money from Snowshoe for a Cure goes to our local community-based education, screening, and treatment programs.
And that's Summit County. So when you're out there raising money, whether it's because you formed a team or something like that, and we'll talk a little bit about that, how people can raise money for it, but 75% of what's raised stays right here in Summit County. And I think that's incredible.
Yep.
Because there are so many events that you don't really, I mean, the money goes to good causes, but it's not right in your own community. And so you're talking education, you're talking screenings for everybody that's around us that's getting all of those things here. I think that's incredible. So and then the rest goes back to Komen, the 25%.
Yep, and that goes to their grant program. So people who maybe can't afford screening or appointments, they can apply for those grants, and that's definitely amazing. The lives in this community have been touched by those grants. So.
Yeah, well, it's incredible because it's one of those things that doesn't there's no rhyme or reason as to who's going to get it and when and why and how. So being able to offer those grants, I think, is really important because you never know.
That's right.
You never know.
Yeah, and one in 7 women actually in Colorado will get breast cancer in their lifetime.
1 in 7.
1 in 7 women from Colorado, yeah.
Wow.
So that's a pretty big number, and that's why we really encourage everyone to come out to this event because many people are touched by this disease.
I can honestly say I believe that I don't know one person who hasn't been touched in some capacity. It might not be immediate family or self, but I can't think of one person that hasn't been touched by it that I know. Yeah. So this is really an amazing opportunity to do it. And if you've never been down to the event, it is so fun and so emotional. You know, the end is like, it's crazy and big. And I actually have little goosebumps thinking about it because it's so connective. And it's so much fun. And there's little people and there's big people and there's old people and there's young people. And this year it's all about walking. You guys are not encouraging any running this year.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lighthearted. There's a 3K and a 5K option.
Okay.
And also a little Stompers Dash.
Great. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Just fun.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have snowshoes, maybe you're up here visiting and you didn't bring your snowshoes, but you think, wow, what a great cause. You can go down and Tubbs will be there.
Tubbs will be there.
Okay.
Yep. There are limited snowshoes. They
Right.
haven't run out before, but if you have your own snowshoes, it's always good to bring them.
Absolutely. And we have so many places around the county that will rent you snowshoes, and it gives you an opportunity to go into some of those amazing stores as well. But it's great. So they do have some on hand, and it really is fun. So let's go with times. What time does everything start?
Let's see. The Little Stomper Dash is at 8:45 a.m.
Okay. It is a good way to get all their little wiggles out first thing in the morning.
And I believe that will be running.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't
right.
think
I know, right? Walk, no.
The 5K is at 9:15.
Okay.
And the 3K is at 9:25.
Okay. So put that on your calendar. Now, how do people sign up? Can they sign up day of, or do you encourage early registration?
Well, we encourage early registration, but you can go online to colemancolorado.org, and the cost right now is $45. March 4th, which is the day before the event, the price will go up to $50.
Okay. All right. So you save that $5, and then for the kids, it's 30 now and 45 day of. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. How about the little? Oh, that is the Little Stompers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's Little Stomper.
All right. So it behooves you certainly to do it early, and that's great too because it gives everybody an idea of how many people to expect and things like that. And as you're looking at the budget now, how do people raise money for this? Obviously, their registration goes into that.
Registration, and they can also sign up for additional pledges.
Gotcha.
And make additional donations with their team online.
Okay. All right. So lots of different ways. And if you aren't with a team but just want to donate, I can imagine that you can easily do that at colemancolorado.org
Yes.
as well. I think a couple years ago we called it couch surfing or something like the couch surfing donation. If you weren't really going to make it out there, you could still put that donation in. And again, it goes to a great cause. Now, preceding the event, March 4th, is
Pink Party.
Look at this. Do you see it? It says Frisco, Colorado
It
on
says
it.
Frisco. It's kind of hard to read.
Cute.
Subtly Frisco.
I know. It's great.
I love it. I can't wait to wear it all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll be selling them at Pink Party.
Super
$6.
cool. Okay. Oh, that's it?
I know. And the extras we're going to sell at the Info Center afterwards.
Oh my
if
gosh.
there's any left
I know.
over.
I was going to say, get down to the Pink Party. So what is the Pink Party? What does it do? Where is it? And how can people become involved?
So Pink Party is the packet pickup and welcome reception for everybody, all the participants.
Okay. Quick question on that. If you don't make it to the Pink Party, can people pick up their packets day of?
Yep. Day of registration is going to be 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay.
So anyone can come then, but we definitely recommend people to come to the Pink Party.
Yeah.
Then you'll get your packet. If you don't want to carry your registration bag around with you,
Yeah.
then, which they're really cute. I
Are
can't
they?
wait for everybody
Oh
to
my
get
gosh.
them. Yeah.
So great. I might have to register.
Yeah, you probably should. But the Pink Party is from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's going to be at the Summit County Community and Senior Center this year, which is right there on Nancy's Drive Road, right off Peak 1.
Exactly, right by
Boulevard.
the animal shelter, right by the library, but it's that building kind of in between them, right?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
All right, so I'm sorry, timing on that again, what time?
5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, so that's 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Do you have to be there at a certain time, or is it kind of an open house where you can
Open
wander?
house,
Okay.
yep.
And what's really great is some businesses from around the area that have some special pink things are going to be there selling. What other kind of vendors are you going to have there? Do you know yet?
We're going to have the Senior Center is catering the event.
Oh my gosh.
So we're really excited. They have great food over there.
Neat.
There's going to be food also from the Boatyard and Lost Cajun.
Cool.
And
Very cool.
just some snacks to get a taste, and then hopefully everyone will get a chance to go out and explore Frisco after registration.
Absolutely, right? Exactly, that's a great idea. But it really is fun if you are meeting people, say maybe your team is from different places in the state. It's a great place for everybody to meet, kind of get excited about it, talk about it, and get your pink head wrap. So cute.
Yeah.
So that is the Pink Party on Friday the 4th. The actual event is on Saturday the 5th. To register, they do go to ColemanColorado.org?
Yes.
Okay, and everything can be taken care of then. So Leah, if somebody can't get or doesn't feel like getting out there to actually participate, but they want to volunteer because it's such a great cause, is there a way that people can do that?
Yep, they can email snowshoe@ColemanColorado.org. Okay. They're always looking for volunteers. The earlier they know, the better.
Okay, great. So that is snowshoe@ColemanColorado.org. I think it's great. I'm looking forward to hearing how it goes. Don't forget, this isn't a race. This is really one of those feel-good events where you can connect with other people. You can just go out and enjoy the beautiful weather.
Yeah. And don't forget to wear pink.
And don't forget to wear pink. There's some pretty fun costumes. A lot of times you'll see tutus and big capes and things like that.
Oh yeah, everyone goes all out for this, and we're really looking forward to just pouring on the pink glitter.
Yeah,
so.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm raising 2 boys and a husband. So with that in mind, I might really have to be there so I can pour on the pink because I don't get it exactly. Yeah. Get my girl out there. All right, so you guys don't forget, this is such a cool event, and the money, 75% of the proceeds stay here in Summit County. This is such an important program. You said that on the website on ColemanColorado.org, there's a very special video about a woman from Fairplay who was able to utilize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she was able to use that other 25% from their grant program, so got me a little bit choked up, I gotta be honest.
Right.
Yeah, it's really heartwarming. It's a great cause, and so we just want everyone to come out and wear pink and show their support for their friends and family who have been touched by this.
I'm so glad that the town has really continued to take such a big role in this. Coleman is such a huge organization in and of itself, and you guys have localized it and really kind of brought it home for so many years, and it's fun to see that continue.
Yeah, it's awesome, and we're really looking forward to this event.
All right, if anybody has questions, you can go to ColemanColorado.org. That's going to answer everything, or certainly stop by Town Hall. You can ask all of these questions here because we want you to get involved. It's so super fun and for an amazing cause. So put it on your calendars. Go to ColemanColorado.org right now and sign up. It's a lot of fun. So stay right with us. Leah, thank you very much for coming in. This is great. You wear that very well. And I can't wait to see gazillions of people wearing them right after the pink party.
Exploding in town.
Exactly. Yes. All right. Stay with us right here on SCTV. You're watching Focus on Frisco. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning back into Focus on Frisco. You're watching SCTV 10. I'm Shannon Fallon and Deborah Walmuth. Great to see you.
Hi, Shannon.
Town clerk extraordinaire, I like to say, and we've been doing this for a long time. You and I were laughing. You said, here's your cheat sheet, although we've been doing this together for what, 12 years? 12 years. So I know most of the questions, but it's always good to have this with me. Guess what we're talking about? Voting.
Elections.
Yeah, I know. This is when I see you at election time. So there's an election coming up. And it's a pretty big one for the town.
It is.
Talk to me. Why is it so big?
Well, it's a big one because we have a number of seats that will be open this April, and we have a lot of candidates. Our mayoral position is up for re-election, and we have 3 candidates for that.
Okay.
And then we have 3 council seats open too, and we have 9 candidates for that.
Are there any incumbents I know for the mayor there is. He's an incumbent, but
yes.
on the council seats, are there incumbents?
So all 3 of the mayoral candidates are existing council members.
That's right.
Yep. And then for the council seats, we have 1.
Okay. And then 2 that are going to be vacated.
Yes.
So they have to be filled.
Yes.
One is up for re-election.
Yep.
Okay. And you can see the names on the screens. I mean, that's how. Do you ever remember having this many candidates?
No, the most that I remember having is 6.
That's what I was thinking, that it was 6. That's amazing. But it really shows that there are so many people excited to get involved.
I know, it's wonderful.
Right? I think it's super cool.
Yeah, and it's a very diverse group of people too.
Yeah, so the big thing for everybody to remember is that you guys hold a forum.
Yes, we do.
Right here on SCTV. And this goes through every single candidate, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully,
right?
yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's go through when and where and why and how.
Absolutely.
So the forum is going to be March.
It's going to be Wednesday, March 9th, here at Town Hall at 6 p.m.
Can people come and actually sit in?
We want them to.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I know it's going to be on
absolutely.
TV, right?
Yeah.
But you encourage people to come and sit. Are they going to be allowed to ask questions?
So the way the forum is set up is it's an opportunity to meet the candidates. They'll be given a chance to give a brief introduction of themselves, and then there will be a question and answer period.
Okay.
Our host is Roman Moore, who's done this for us for a number of years. He typically has a few questions that he's already got lined up to ask the candidates, and then he also takes questions from the audience.
Okay.
You know, because there are 12 candidates that are potentially going to be here, it's
like
going
the
to be
Republican
a lot.
Party, the first couple debates.
It's going to be a lot to process, so
Yeah.
the questioning will be a little bit limited just because of the size of the group.
Right, and that makes sense. I remember 2 years ago, I think, it was, I mean, it was intense, and there
Yeah.
weren't even nearly the number of candidates.
Yeah.
But it is, and it's so informational, and I think I would encourage everybody to come down, because I think we all know when you're seeing
Yeah.
somebody live and in person, it really gives you an idea.
helpful.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, you know, it's an hour and a half of your life to come visit. And if
Right.
for some reason you're not able to, but you're still curious, we'll have it on SCTV.
Absolutely.
We're videotaping it.
Yes, so that's going to be, and I don't have the dates that it's going to be on.
Or you can also find links to the video at summitnews.com.
So the actual forum, don't forget, is Wednesday, March 9th from 6 to 7:30.
Yes.
And when you say it's an hour and a half of your time, you know, it's an hour and a half well spent.
Absolutely.
This is your town, and this is you having a hugely diverse group of people to choose from that you want to make the decisions for you, and I think it's huge.
Yeah. If you'd like to read more about the candidates before the forum, we already have biographies for each of the candidates on our website.
Great.
Yeah.
And that is Town of Frisco.
It's friscogov.com.
That's right. Yeah,
we
that's
have
right.
two.
I know.
And you'll find a link to it on the very homepage under our news, and then also on our elections page.
All right. All right, so speaking of elections, after you come down to the forum or watch it on SCTV, you get to come out and vote.
Yes.
And let's go through the process of voting, shall we?
Absolutely.
All right. So if somebody has just moved here from the town, when is their deadline to register to vote?
Okay, so you have to be living in the town for 22 days preceding the election.
Okay.
So that looks like being a resident here March 14th.
Okay.
But the state laws are very welcoming to new voters. You can register the day of the election and vote.
Really?
You sure can. You just have to be able to attest that you were living here for 22 days.
No kidding.
Yes.
So you forget because you're unpacking everything, and 19 days have passed, and then 20, and then you find that it's election day. How do you, well, because this is going to be a mail-in vote, voting, how do they get their ballot then?
So the ballots are going to be mailed to anybody who is an active registered voter.
Okay.
So, you know, if you voted in the last 2 years, you should get a ballot as long as you have a correct mailing address with the Secretary of State's office.
Yes, therein lies the problem. So if you don't see your ballot, when are you guys?
You come to me.
There you go. Okay.
You come to me. If you
Right.
come to town hall, if you haven't gotten a ballot and you think that you should have, come to town hall. I'll have you fill out another piece of paper, and I can release a ballot to you on the spot anytime after the 14th.
And you can register people at the same
Yes, I
time.
can. It will
Okay.
take a minute just because we have to work with the county clerk's office to get all of the paperwork processed,
Yeah.
but we can do it the same day. You also have the ability to do this yourself on the Secretary of State's website. So if you go to www.govotecolorado.com, you can register to vote as long as you have a Colorado driver's license.
Okay.
It's really easy.
It is very easy. I've registered people to vote and helped people along, and
Yeah.
it's a really easy process. And then you have all that power,
Yeah.
which is so exciting. You know I'm the biggest voting nerd ever.
Get you ready for the November election.
But here's what I want to know. How do I get my I voted sticker?
Well, I'll have to have them here.
know, right?
If you come to town hall, with
There
your
you go.
ballot, I will have them at the front desk.
Because you can do that, correct?
Yes,
You can come and drop
absolutely.
it. Thank you, because that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite days.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of different ways to get your ballot to us. You can put it back in the mail if you want. The postage is 49 cents. It's a standard stamp.
It is a standard stamp.
You can come to town hall between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. and walk upstairs Monday through Friday, and we'll have a ballot box. We also have a locked box in our lobby if you want to stop by after hours.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That lobby is open
Yep,
24 hours a day.
it sure is.
Well, that's good to know. I don't think I ever knew that
Yeah.
after how many years?
We
20
don't
years
have a
open?
lot of people do that, but
Right.
sometimes people do.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, so the actual election day is?
Tuesday, April 5th.
All right, put that on your calendar.
And I must have the ballots in my hands by 7 p.m. that day.
Okay, so that means do not send it on Monday. I would even say don't even really send it on Friday.
If you want to make sure that it gets here,
Yeah,
bring it into town hall.
it's really important. So showing what the ballot and everything looks like. So the envelope you're going to see right here on the screen.
Yep.
This is what to look for. It's not junk mail. It's really an important thing to do.
It says election paperwork on the front. It's got a giant eagle. It will say
It's
do
official.
not return. It's
Right.
official. So
Right.
we're going to give you the tools to look for it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So here's what it looks like. When you open it up,
Yes.
what can people expect to see?
You're going to find a ballot in there. It's
Okay.
going to have a front and a back, but only the questions are on the front of the ballot. You're going to have a secrecy sleeve, and you're also going to have a return envelope. It would be helpful if you can put the ballot in the secrecy sleeve when you put it back in your envelope, please.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And this election is just candidates, is that
Yes.
correct? There are
Yep.
no other issues that you have to read about, which is fine, but we are just looking at candidates. So when you do open that ballot, you're just going to see a list of all the names. You're going to see the 3 that are campaigning
mayor.
for mayor, and then the other 9 that are for council seats.
And that will say, please choose no more than 3.
Okay, well, hey, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So let's go through timelines again.
Okay.
The first thing that you need to remember is to register to vote. And you can do that anytime between now and March.
And the election.
And the election, right. Including day of. When should people start to look for the ballots in their mailbox?
The ballots will be mailed no earlier than Monday, March 14th, and
Okay.
they should be in your box that week.
Great. So look for those. Again, if you don't see it within 2 weeks of then, I would say, either come by or stop or call town hall. And
If you
can
don't see
come
it by
by.
the 21st, come give us a
Okay,
call.
come and find you. All right. And then the forum, the candidate forum, which is
Wednesday, March 9th.
Yes, 6 to 7:30 right here in council chambers. You're going to see everybody that is running for one of these positions. And listen, if you have that, if they do give the opportunity to ask questions, think about some questions. What do you want to know about the town? This is a really great opportunity. I just can't get over how many people.
I know, it's
Yeah,
fabulous.
it is fabulous. And then, of course, there's election day, and you can either drop off or you can have your ballot in Deborah's hands by
Yes.
that day, by 7
And Town
p.m.
Hall will be open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, April 5th.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, if you have any other questions, obviously you can go to friscogov.com to get more information, come into Town Hall to get more information, and the county clerk can also
Yep,
answer
she
questions
can,
as
and
well.
govotecolorado.com.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
if you want to register.
If you want to update your address, your mailing address, register to vote.
And don't forget that for those of you maybe who are just moving into town that have put your physical address down as a lot of things, you have to put your P.O. box, otherwise you're not going to get your ballot. Yeah, okay. Oh, Deborah, I do love this time of year. This makes me so
me
happy.
too.
I know. And of course, it's always good to see you.
It's nice to see you.
Thank you very much. So if anybody has questions, you saw pictures of all the things that you should be expecting, but make sure you come down to this forum. I think it's going to be really exciting with all of these people. Roman does a great job, and it should be a lot of fun. So put all of those things down on your list, and you can get more information on friscogov.com. All right. Well, thank you very much. Always good to see you.
It's nice to see you.
All right. On behalf of the town of Frisco and everybody that worked so hard to put everything together today, and Deborah for all of your work at election time, oh my gosh. We appreciate everybody not only tuning in, but taking an active part in your town and everything around you. So thank you very much for that. We look forward to seeing you again here soon. I'm Shannon Fallon, and I'll see you again in March. Cool.